friends, it gives me immense pleasure to speak to you on the subject interpersonal communication. What is interpersonal communication? We need to know. Now, before I move on to discuss or explain to you people what is interpersonal communication, I would like to give you a definition. We already know what is communication. Communication takes place in different places. But we need to know exactly what is the definition of interpersonal communication. It is just an exchange of information between two or more people. We human beings, we speak to many people. Now, we not only just speak, we also, when we speak, we also exchange our ideas, facts between two people and more people. So this is very important. This is what called as interpersonal communication. Speaking to another person, speaking to not just one person, but it may be 2, 3 or a mass group of people. So that is interpersonal communication. In a communication, what is included? We should know. So when we exchange the information or the idea, we go and talk to somebody face to face. Now sometimes we send it, but this is going to be a face to face conversation, and if there is also voice included in it, we also express. Now there is facial expressions, okay, there is body language, we also express some gestures outside. So these are all included in interpersonal communication. We also have some categories. There are 4 categories when it comes to interpersonal communication. First one is oral, number 2 written, thirdly we have listening, and fourthly we have non-verbal communication. Now what is meant by oral communication? Now this is something where words are used. Words are used. The language might be different. It might be Tamil, English, Hindi or any language in the world, but words are used. Okay, that is oral communication. The oral communication may take place, maybe face-to-face conversation, or it may be over television and etc. When it comes to written communication, it includes reports, memorandums and etc. Now this written communication is used in offices, in organizations, in MNC companies, okay, and in institutions also. So written form of communication is also very important. And thirdly, listening. Listening is also one of the category of interpersonal communication, because this is something intentional. We listen to someone by having a lot of intention. Hearing is something different, but listening is very important. Fourthly, we have non-verbal communication. Now what do you mean by non-verbal communication? Words are not going to be used, but our body language, facial expressions, gestures, eye contact, hand movements, all these things are included in non-verbal communication. You are going to speak to someone, but then you are not going to use words, but then still you can communicate. So this is also equally important, we should know. Now that we are going to see some of the elements of interpersonal communication. What are the elements? You have 6 in this slide. First one, the communicators, followed by the message, noise, feedback, context, and finally channel. Now what do you mean by the word the communicators? In this, not only the sender but also the receiver included. The communicator is not just the sender but also the receiver. I am going to speak, my friend is going to listen. Okay. Secondly, we have the message, the information or the fact, what I am going to share, what I am going to tell, what I am going to communicate with the people. And thirdly, we have noise. Noise, it means disturbances, distortions. When I speak to people, there are some barriers. Now there are some problems, there are some distortions. Okay, so it has to be removed in fact, because when there is noise, when there are some barriers, when there are some cultural barriers, when there are some linguistic barriers, when there are some barriers from different side, noise disturbances, what will happen? What I am trying to convey to the people will not be understood or received properly. When there is noise, the communication will not take place properly, or it will not be received properly. So we'll have to have a concentration on it. Fourthly, we have feedback. Feedback is also equally important, and it is one of the important elements of interpersonal communication. In any competition or in any function, in any program, at the end of the program, the feedback form is issued to the people. After distributing it to the people, when I receive it back from the candidates or the participants, the feedbacks may be favorable or unfavorable, but based on the feedback only, I will come to know whether I have been successful in my delivery or not. So feedback is very important. And fifthly, we have the context. The situation is very important. To whom are we going to communicate? People from different culture, different language, different place will be there in a room. So when I go and talk to something to them, when I go to discuss something with them, or when I share something with them, I have to have this context in my mind and then talk to them accordingly, because they might be different, their understanding might be different. The time in which I am going to tell the information is also equally important. Context is very important. And finally, we have the channel, the medium by which I am going to convey my message. It might be TV, it might be TV, it might be radio, or it might be mobile phone, it may be anything. So that is called as channel. Okay, it is not how am I going to say, by which I am going to say. So that is channel. Have this in mind. We are going to see in this slide the importance of interpersonal communication. What is the importance? Why this interpersonal communication is very important? You have some list of things that are to be discussed. First one is the flow of ideas and thoughts and ideas. If you take an organization for an instance, for example, the company will have a lot of people. They will have their own ideas, they will have their own thoughts, they will have their own solutions for different problems. So in a company, the organization needs to know the importance of it. When they know the importance of interpersonal communication, there will be free flow of thoughts and ideas. All workers, all employees will be coming out with their own ideas and solutions to solve a particular problem. Then it leads to a teamwork. Teamwork is very important. Now, I have worked in call center. I know what is meant by teamwork. Without teamwork, you cannot achieve anything. Coming together is always a success. Teamwork is very important because it results in higher productivity. Really, when you're going to work something with a team, with the help of a team, higher things, good things can be achieved within a short span of time. And fourthly, we have what does interpersonal communication does is it helps to solve problems and issues. In an organization or in a company, problems are bound to come. People from different cultures, people from different places, different parts of the country will be there in one place. So obviously there will be problems and issues. But if the company has understood what is the importance of interpersonal communication, they can solve the problems and the issues easily because they'll have an open mind. They'll have free flow of thoughts. There is beautiful teamwork. And fifthly, we have the iron out the bottlenecks. Companies or organizations will have their own deadlines and outlandish requirements. At the final minute, something has to be done. The deadline is there. Something should be finished within 2 days of time. So this is actually can be achieved. The work can be done within 2 days of time. Now that's called as bottleneck. It can be easily done when there is beautiful interpersonal communication, when the employees are actually having a beautiful relationship, when there is beautiful teamwork, things can be easily done. Or any problem, it might be even a bottleneck that can be easily ironed out. And sixthly, we have what can be done by having interpersonal communication. The company will be able to quality staff. In a company, a particular staff is having some suggestions grievances, problems, and issues, the company has to have some open mind. The company has to have some open mind. When they have an open mind, open doors, what will happen? The staff will be able to go to the manager and tell him what is his problem, what should be done, whether his salary to be hiked or not. So the manager will be coming to know of the problems and the issues of his own staff members. That is possible only if the company has understood what is interpersonal communication and its importance also. So the company can also have a positive image, and it will definitely attract investors and vendors also. And we have this. Now we have learned the importance of interpersonal communication. Now we are going to learn how to improve it. What should be done possibly? Okay, my dear friends, I am going to tell you, if you are able to put these 8 into your day-to-day life, I tell you, you can easily improve your interpersonal communication and wonders can be done, I would say. First one is putting away the mobile device. This is the modern era. Like if we want to have mobile phone, we want to have our mobile phone all the time with us. Now when you listen to someone, okay, and then you're going to look at your mobile and speak to them, that's not good. Put away your mobile phone first. That's very important. Secondly, when somebody is talking, please do not interrupt. When you interrupt, what does it mean? It means you are either bored, you're not interested in listening, you're trying to actually show your superiority and all that. That's not good. Don't interrupt when others are speaking. Thirdly, you need to have a beautiful eye contact. Eye contact is very important. Even though it is one of the aspects of non-verbal communication, maintaining eye contact is very important. Okay, because when you're sitting in a room, when somebody is speaking and you're going to look at something, you're going to look through the window and see what is happening outside. That's not good. That is not good. Fourthly, you need to be honest. When you speak, don't lie. Be honest. Say what you want to say. Don't add some stories and all that. Don't ever do that. And fifthly, stop making assumptions. Okay, don't have your own assumptions. When you don't understand something, when you're not able to comprehend something, ask questions until it is clarified to you. Okay. And sixthly, we have pay attention to non-verbal cues. Okay, non-verbal communication is very important. Sometimes it is better than words. It is better than words. So you need to be curious enough to know or to see what the person is able to express. Non-verbal communication is also equally important. Then you need to be positive enough. Don't have some negative feelings all the time when you listen to someone. Finally, you have to be empathetic enough. Empathetic enough. You need to understand the problem of someone. You need to put yourself in the shoes of others. You need to put yourself in the position of others. In a company, dear friends, a lot of people will be working. People come from different background. They come to the place with different problems also. When somebody is going to share their own problems or issues to you, you need to be really empathetic enough to understand their problems. Put yourself in that position. Then you will know how to solve the problem. Okay? So these are the 8 ways. These are the 8 steps I suggest you people to improve your interpersonal communication. So, because your communication should be unbiased and it should be clear, it should be crisp, and it should be fair. It should be fair and to the point without any sort of ulterior motives. So this is how a communication should be. My dear friends, I hope you all have understood the importance of interpersonal communication and also how to improve it within probably some 15 to 20 minutes of time. Now friends, I have given you a beautiful lecture on it. I hope you would also be able to apply it in your day-to-day life. Thank you so much for watching it.